Today I am going to discuss the uniform circular motion. In this topic, we have two things are there. One is level road, another one is circular road. In the case of level road, what is the velocity we have to maintain in the level road, as well as in circular road, what is the velocity you have to maintain or skid, what is the condition for skid in the circular road. Clear. So these things are discussed. See, listen. If you consider the circular path where the car is moving with the velocity v, you can see the picture where weight of the body is mg, right? You know that. See, the weight always acting vertically downwards. The equal and opposite force, that is normal force, is acting vertically upward, right? So there is a normal force, there is a normal to the weight, so that there is normal contact force. And one more thing, the force acted between the road and the tire, that is friction. Already we have discussed, that is a static friction is acted, that is acting horizontally. So from the diagram you know that you can see the weight is acting very downwards, the opposite force, I mean according to Newton's third law, every actions are equal but opposite direction. So the normal force acting vertically upward, the static friction only acting horizontal. Okay, from the diagram, see the I told you already this static friction only provide the centripetal force. So what is the centripetal force? You know, mv square by r. Am I right? So Fs equal to mv square by r, or else we can tell the frictional force opposes the skidding towards the center. So the safe turn, we must have the velocity. The central force must be v square by r equal to fs by m, or f equal straight away can write mv square by r. But here there's a limit to the magnitude of the frictional force. So mu s is the coefficient of static friction, already we discussed. So here I told you frictional force provides the centripetal force mv square by r, and another one condition, according to the condition for skidding, the static friction Fs is less than or equal to mu s into mg. See, if tensions are equal, so compare the two equation, you can get mv square by r less than or equal to mu naught into mg. From that one, what is the mu s? The coefficient of static friction should be greater than v square by rg. So friction is not always reliable at the circular turn if the speed and short turns are involved. And avoid the dependence of friction, the road are banked. To avoid the dependence of friction means what's it? Suppose we don't want friction while you are going in a circular path, we have to construct the banked road. Here one more word is there, banking of curved roads. What is the banking of curved roads? The road is constructed, the outer part of the road is raised from the inner part. That is called a banked road. These banked roads are used to provide sufficient friction is giving to the vehicle when it moves in a curved path. So this is called a banking of curved roads. Banking of curved roads. When road will give sufficient friction while they are moving in a curved path. Such a way the road is constructed. I mean the outer part is raised from the inner part. So these type of roads are called curved roads. So to avoid the dependence of friction, the roads are banked at the turn so that the outer part of the road is somewhat lifted up as compared to the inner part. Suppose if we consider in the case of a banked road, First we discussed only level road. Now we are considered a banked road. It's a banked road. I mean circular road. The thing is, here also you can consider the normal force is a result of two component. One is n cos theta and n sin theta. In the same way, the frictional force also result into two component, Fs sin theta and Fs cos theta. But Fs sin theta and Fs cos theta is, I mean, from the diagram, you see the angle theta is made. I mean, this is between the ground to the elevated road, that is theta. So the surface of the road makes an angle theta with the horizontal throughout the turn. So normal force makes an angle theta with the reticle. At the correct speed, the horizontal component of n is sufficient to produce the acceleration towards the center and the self-adjustable frictional force that keeps it to zero. So the Newton's second law along the radius and first law in vertical direction, what's that? Sin theta equal to mv square by r. You know that. I mean, sin theta equal to mv square by r is nothing but already I told you the frictional force provides the centripetal force. Alright. The friction provides the centripetal force. But here we take only horizontal component of the friction. And n sin theta equal mv square by r, and the same way n cos theta equal to mg. From the diagram we see that n cos theta is equal to weight. Weight is nothing but mg. Now we can divide the two equations into what side? Tan theta equal to v square by rg. See, the angle theta depends on what's it? From the equation you can tell that the speed of the vehicle v as well as in the road of the turn, I mean radius, directly proportional to v and inversely proportional to radius of the circle. So roads are banked for the average expected speed of the vehicle. If the speed of the particular vehicle is little less or little more than the correct speed, so the self-adjustable static friction operates between the tires and the road, and the vehicle does not skid or slip. That means the banked road provides sufficient friction to the vehicle so that it will not skid while they are going in a banked or curved road. Clear? Sometimes they will ask, derive the equation for the vehicle skid on the level road. So you have to calculate the what is a theta or what is the velocity they have to maintain in the level road or circular road. See, if the speed is too different from that the equation, so even the maximum friction cannot provide a skid or slip. Based on that, I can see the problem. The road at a circular turn of radius 10 meter is banked by an angle of 10 degree. With what speed should a vehicle move on the turn so that the normal contact force is able to provide the necessary centripetal force? See, I told you already the v is a correct speed. So we know the formula tan theta equal to v square by rg. What they asked? What's asked? They asked only velocity. So v equal to square root of rg tan theta. Substitute the value, you can get 4.2 meter per second. Thank you. I will discuss the next another concept with another video. Thank you. You can go through the uh, page. You can read and you can take the. You can understand the concept. Thank you.